Whatever happens.
Big news message from the internet.
Yo, look who it is. It is us.
It is us without Vaughn yet.
And he shall be arriving shortly.
Check out.
It is-
Let's tell him we're having internet issues because I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, and guys, we apologize in advance for any technical difficulties.
The bastards at the internet company are working on the internet.
If we have to throw blame, we'll throw it at them.
Who else would you throw blame?
Well, what's the point of throwing?
Me?
No, of course
Oh.
not. Hey, it's our guest again. Hello, guest. It's been a long time, and we do apologize for our absences.
So while we wait for Vaughn here,
Mm-hmm.
we'll do the what you and I were talking because you said so why you think Kaepernick wasn't on Colin Cat because we're doing
At
football.
this to
his
the league.
kneeling,
Yeah,
which then spread. I
Yeah,
think that's
of
something
course.
to remember.
yeah, and then of course the spread. Everybody joining in. Everybody wanna, but I don't think the NFL welcomed that on the platform.
And he got
Openly.
some money from the NFL, so I can't imagine the NFL paying money if they get something.
Yeah, and it's and you agreed it, but we just couldn't have that in our.
The first time I ever saw Kaepernick play, I hated him.
Okay.
First game he ever played. Because he mud stomped the shit out of it. His first game in San Francisco was against Chicago Bears. And he stomped a fucking hole in our ass.
And it had to be back because you remembered it.
Oh my God.
You said, "Oh my God!"
I just remember thinking, oh, this guy's gonna throw it. Nope. And he runs. Just bolt.
No, here.
There we go.
Again,
Internet.
apologize for any technical difficulties in advance. Hey,
Those fellas.
it's people.
us.
Good morning,
We're the
people.
fellas
What's up, fellas and ladies?
and ladies.
Of
So
course.
I view Kaepernick. So one of the things that came out about Kaepernick, and it was a really good point once he was out of the NFL, was if you were doing your fantasy football, would you pick him as your quarterback? And I was like, no.
Wait a minute.
He stopped running. So you got to remember, he got paid, and he stopped running. Mr. Vaughn.
I think that was a coaching thing. So low.
Can you hear us, Vaughn? Oh, we got to add. Hold on, dog.
Yeah, man. All right.
So
There you
low.
go.
What's going on, Doctor?
What's up, man?
You sound like you're on the Battleship Galactica.
I know, right? My computer got to tripping this morning.
That's all right. Long as I can
We've
hear
had
you.
internet issues all morning.
Really?
Yeah.
But for me, that was the whole Kaepernick deal. He stopped running. When he was running,
He was untouchable.
man, again, first game he ever played, he ran a mud hole in the Bears. And that's when Urlacher was playing. I mean, he tore our asses up.
Yeah.
Went to the Super Bowl, lost the Super Bowl. Why did he lose the Super Bowl? He didn't run.
Who was the coach then for San Francisco?
It was the Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Who's his brother? It was the Harbaugh. It was the Harbaugh.
right.
I mean, literally that year they went to the Super Bowl on the back of Colin. I think he had a tremendous opportunity in Atlanta. And all those people show all those head coaches, whether they were going to pick him or not. ESPN was there, everybody was there. And then he basically, nah, I'm not going to come there. I found a place over here. I'm going to do it.
Oh, you mean for the tryout?
Right.
For the workout, I'm sorry.
Right.
The workout, yes.
That's
Okay.
like, I'm going to go work at McDonald's, but I'm going to tell McDonald's, no, I'm not coming to McDonald's. We're going to meet over
the mom and pop store.
Right. We're going to go to Starbucks.
I'm
That
sure
doesn't make any sense.
I'm sure he had his reasoning, whatever it was.
It doesn't matter what it was. You want a job in the NFL. You want a job. You can't tell that employer, nah, you come to me.
Right, he tripping.
Now, I mean, because when he was doing it, I would have taken him in Chicago. I mean, I'd have taken him. And I guarantee, I bet he runs this time. I bet he gets back out there and starts running again.
I don't know. We have to see. I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying he won't. I just would like to see. You know, let me see how he adjusts to coming back. I think he'll do well if he came back. Coaching. Who's the coach out there, Vaughn, with the Raiders?
What's the guy name? He came from
Oh, that's the
guy that came from
he's new this year,
England.
right? Okay.
The guy came from New England.
Yes.
Shoot, I cannot remember his name. I need to get acclimated with his name.
Okay. I think that would play a major if this coach or coaching staff, you know.
No, it's us. Our internet is horrible. I don't know why it keeps going in and out. It's us.
Well, no, I clicked on something on this phone and I can't even see the feed. I can't see the feed, so it's like you talking to me, but I can't even see where I left off at. Just give me a second here. Let's see. That's wrong.
I see where you left off at. But yeah, I think coaching will play a major part in his reacclimation. I think that the team will rally around him.
Doesn't look like they're going to pick him up.
I mean, with any team.
Okay, there we go.
I think there we go. I think all those factors will come into play.
I don't know. We'll see. I can't see the team right now. I can see teams that would need him, but I don't see anybody picking him up.
Okay.
I mean,
He's gonna have a hard time.
Would actually pick him up.
He's been out so long, and then.
And why do you think? Okay. Go ahead.
I'm saying, he's been out so long, and the reason why he was out makes it hard for these other teams to pick him up. I think he'll be a good pickup for the Raiders. I do. I mean,
as a backup.
For one thing, I don't think our fan base gives a shit about what everybody else thinks at all. Imaging wise, we have enough. We've broken the mold more than one time already. Doing things that's opposite or contrary to what's popular. Popular to society, and so I just think he's better than probably 75% of the fucking backups that's out there. He'll be great for jersey sales. Why the fuck not? We don't even know. Most of us don't even know who the backups on our team are anyway.
Right. So with that, think about it.
Is it Glennon? Who's my backup?
Who the hell?
See what I'm saying?
Who the hell knows?
You gonna make me have to
Look at that. Go
You know what I'm
to
saying? Most of us don't even know who our backups are.
Figure he's backup quality only, or that he may.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. I mean, he's been out of the game, so it's not like he's gonna pick right back up to speed.
Okay.
He's gonna need some adjustment time. So, I mean, like Zach said, you know, at some point he stopped running, and it was trying to make a point, you know, that he could throw the ball, which they do with all running quarterbacks. You know, they criticized him for not throwing the ball. So I think he got caught up in that instead of running the ball and being who he was. He really wanted to show that he could throw the ball. And so as long as he's being himself and realizing that you stand in your own lane, he can do pretty well. I think this league is a lot different now than the league that he played in. So I think he would do well. I don't think he's gonna start now, but he damn sure can back up now.
Oh no, undoubtedly. I think with what we have out there in quarterbacks, and you know, the little bit I know about him, his work ethic and athleticism, I think he in the starter like real soon, if not now.
Yeah.
Well, who's going to take him now? I mean, just like he said, he's been out
thing.
so long. You know, no matter what he's doing out there, you know, are they? My backup is Trevor Siemian. Never
Whoever
fucking
that
heard
is.
of him.
He came from Denver too.
Okay.
I didn't know that. So talking about USF.
Okay.
That's pretty. So.
And that was what, like 1960s or something
Yeah, it
like
was
that?
way back when.
Okay. So, and I had thought about that, like when I came across that, with them starting off USFL and they were growing.
You're talking about expansion teams.
Yeah, but at the same time, did the NFL say, okay, hey, we might need to crush the competition now and allow them in?
It's not really. So I think the fault in the XFL, the USFL, I think he did it for money. The USFL, I think that was more about money. You know, whoever started it, NFL comes up and says, hey, you know, why don't you just come on in here and we're going to give you
the money.
Not sell it, but just join $1 billion. I mean, I don't know how much money the NFL makes now, but billions upon billions of dollars. But I think the USFL, the thing I'm curious about is how many of these guys are going to end up from the USFL going to camps for NFL or being invited to camps. You know, for the actual NFL, because you've got that Birmingham team is, last time I saw it, they were undefeated. So now the curiosity is, what does that team have? That you know, those players, are they going to be looked at? These wide receivers, why draft? Let these guys go play in this USFL after the draft.
League.
Yeah, in this farm league, instead of risking what they're going to do. I think you're going to see a lot of juniors dropping out of their last semester of school
just to go and play,
go play for the USFL. It's just like Canadian football,
and they are paid, right?
Yeah,
not a lot, but
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you look at Jeff Fisher, I found out's making $7 million a year coaching.
Really?
For the Michigan somethings.
Okay.
I think the days of staying in college your entire career is over with, man. Yeah, I mean, guys' careers aren't long. I mean, what's the use of going to college for 4 years, get beat up for 4 years, and it's taken away from the point where you get paid, you know?
Yeah.
Hell, basketball, baseball, and hockey do it.
I'm sorry, Vaughn.
Yeah, but they're trying to get rid of and actually the MLB, when they went on their strike deal, part of their deal was to get the minor league people more money and more opportunity. I thought that was pretty cool that they put the MLB, the major league players, went to bat for the minor league guys.
Of course.
That was pretty cool.
That was super.
Well, they
USFL
should.
is completely separate.
Well, they should.
I just thought about something. Go ahead, Vaughn. I'm sorry. They should.
No, I was just saying that I think the MLB, that was a good move by them. You know, that's their feeder league, and you know, people are already not. I think baseball is no longer the top sport in America. You know, as far as people watching it, and they need to revamp what they're doing to get people interested in it, especially if you think, you know, most of your best athletes are coming from these urban areas. They're not even thinking about baseball at all. So I guess the question would be, how do you get more people interested in it and turn it from a game that looks like, can y'all hear me?
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
You with us, Vaughn?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
We're getting pieces.
Don't stop.
Yeah, don't stop.
stop.
We're it's the internet. I know. Do we look fuzzy to you?
Shit, no more fuzzier than usual.
Oh, damn. Because I think it uploads correctly.
I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, so you blind.
No, I'm not.
I see that. Yeah, Aaron Donald contract, $95 million, $65 million guaranteed, 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Highest paid non-quarterback player in the NFL ever.
Deserve it?
Yeah. Agree. You said he's going to get best this morning, but you don't have to insult me.
The fuzzy helps. Fuzzy may help.
Fuzzy
may help me.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not you, Vaughn. We're the two of us are most likely because I'm assuming they're working on the internet around here. So we got you look great because we're downloading him, but we're uploading us. Zach and Moff. Yeah, the Aaron Donald's are everything, but I'm curious to see how many players are going to be pulled.
Of course, they're going
out of the USFL.
Oh, I don't know.
If they're going to, you know, the NFL and the USFL have nothing to do with each other, my understanding. But I'm curious to see because you know they tried the XFL, which was the XFL. I'm curious to see where this is going to go, and I do think it's important. Need concentrate in Alabama, Oklahoma, you know, states that
don't have professional.
So Colorado has Broncos, Nevada now has the Raiders. Who else? Arizona's got, but there's 35 teams. There's 2 in Texas, 2 in New York.
Are there
2 in Florida?
Really?
Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, you're talking about
good. He's talking about good teams. That's why he skipped over.
Is there USFL in Texas?
I don't think so.
No,
and there shouldn't.
Not.
Because you're trying to create a market. That's why I was surprised. Well, I don't know. He
wants a second team.
I can imagine that the one in Michigan's probably going to do well because who the hell wants to go for the Detroit Lions?
The Detroit Lion fans.
But they're the New Orleans Saints now. They're all wearing bags over their heads, so it's time to move on. Houston has a USFL.
Okay.
There we go.
Good looking out, Mike.
Yep. But I noticed, you know, we were talking about this earlier. When you watch those USF stands are empty, except
Until
in Alabama.
I saw that about a weekend ago or something like that. I'm like,
Yep.
well, damn, they got okay.
Piping in that fake noise like they did during the
the fake
pandemic. It's
noise.
like, what in the world, man?
But you know, I've noticed like those games that I have seen,
Yeah.
they're all close games, and I've seen some pretty good talent out there from mostly from a lot of the skill positions, receivers, running backs. Like I see some very good quality guys out there.
Well, but that's my question. Would you say, hey, you know, I'm going to give away my first round draft pick this year to whoever it may be, and then I'm going to wait and watch the USFL, and I'm going to find my quarterback out of the USFL, and then invite him to training camp and see what he can do? Because I get that you get it in college, and this is nothing but an extension of college. But I mean, with Mike Fisher, you got a Super Bowl winning coach. Not that he was that great of a coach, but you got Mike Fisher. You have some of these big time, you know, coaches and analysts going in and you know, going through these teams. So my curiosity is, you know, will they turn around and say, you know, I'm not going to take somebody in the draft. I'm going to wait till these USFL guys. I'm going to find my wide receiver. Or a quarterback. I don't think you'd take a whole team from yourself.
Like Major League Baseball with the minor league and how they do, you know, high school kids, farm league,
Yeah,
and how they do high school kids where they draft them out of high school, things of that nature, pay for them to go
they
to.
can't in the NFL, and I don't think they should be able to, because you have a development. You still have a development that you need before you can, you know, start playing with the Von Solos of the world.
And I get that part, but to put them on reservation now that they have this,
they're kind of already doing that.
Now that they have this buff,
They're already doing that.
You know, college, you know, in terms of college draft, very soon.
Remember, we have our team overseas. Yeah, question came from Canadian football.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, they did. But they keep me at they have to. Well,
I think still it's be. That is actually a good question.
I wonder will he charge for taking their talent? Can't. They're teams.
There you go. Now you got guys skipping their junior year
to the USFL.
Hey, wait a minute. That's right.
Yeah.
I can't I think if you don't, yeah, he had to go do something.
Okay.
Vaughn.
Yeah, man.
There he is.
Vaughn. Okay, so if you're in college and you're a sophomore and you leave college, you cannot go to the NFL, correct?
I don't know.
But or you have to go into the draft. If
Yeah,
you don't go in the
yeah,
draft,
you gotta
have
wait.
to wait.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta wait if you're not. Yeah, you have to go.
Wait.
So the
So back
USFL,
up, back up.
so the USFL just fucked over the NFL. They ain't in cahoots. They're fucking.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. What did you say, Vaughn?
You have to wait a year.
No, I'm saying I don't believe you can leave college early as a sophomore in college and go to the NFL.
Right, but if you let's say you're a junior, right? Because it's an age deal for the NFL.
Yeah,
If you're a
Okay.
junior, then you have to go through the draft. So let's say you have to be 3 years removed from high school. Very good, thank you.
Think about it.
So let's say that I'm Zach Whiteside, and I play quarterback for Alabama. I just won a national championship.
Mhm.
I don't want to go to. I want to test myself in free agency.
Yes.
Can I do that, Vaughn?
yeah.
I don't see why not.
Vaughn, can I
don't
do
see
that?
why not? Because you have to have an agent.
Can I
regardless.
say? But I can have an agent. But do I have to go into the draft? If I'm a junior, I graduated college. Do I have to go into the draft,
Or can you be a free agent?
or
Is
can
the
you be a
question.
free agent?
Well, if you don't get drafted,
Or Mike?
you mean you got to declare for the draft? You saying? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Because it's not no guarantee you're gonna get drafted. So I think it's just a declaration, just saying that you ain't gonna.
Right, but I mean, what if I don't want to? What if I think I'm so good, I don't want to go into the draft. I'm just going to work out direct with team and go through free agency. Can I do that?
I don't know that. I remember you asking that question before, and I sure don't know.
But you are going to have a bunch of guys that are going to do 2 years of college
And go to
They're going to drop out. They're going to get their associate's degree because I don't know if you heard that, Vaughn. You only have to be 2 years removed from high school for the USFL. I wonder if they will then turn around, go to the USFL, and then go to work out.
Depends on how much they're paying.
Ooh.
Depends on
that's a good question.
Depends on how much they're paying them and how much they getting paid now because of the endorsement shit, sponsor stuff that they're getting now. I think that changes up a lot of decisions for kids because you got to think guys were declaring to go professional because they was tempted to take that money.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all breaking up pretty bad.
Okay. Yeah, we're going through a transition over here.
Now,
Yeah.
can you see sign language do the thing?
Yeah, because y'all breaking up pretty bad over
there. Yeah.
No.
Nope.
No. Vaughn.
Mafia Hands was up for about 5 minutes in the same position.
And that was about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, them hands was up in there. I'm like, what are you doing?
Getting arrested.
I'm getting arrested.
Yeah, you heard me. There we go.
Yeah, getting arrested. That
My
was
development was getting arrested.
Okay.
Was under arrest.
Hello.
No doubt.
My computer just now cutting the fuck on. Oh, you switching to the phone?
I'm getting it.
We can do that. I'm with that.
All right, gonna go here. So hold on.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
And you're not as fuzzy.
Oh,
Now my field's fuzzy, but you coming?
Are you on
That
my
feed's a
Wi-Fi?
lot better.
Yeah, that's my cellular feed. So
Your nose looks a lot bigger on the cell
I
phone.
gotta put a headphone in. All right, so you're gonna have a whole bunch of people drop out of the add to stream, remove stream. There we go.
Your nose looks a lot bigger from the cell phone.
Can you see any boogers? Yes. All right. So
Okay,
here we
there
go.
you go.
Hey, baby. So here's what we got. USFL players make $4,500 a game.
Okay, while the regular season salary for a player is less than 50 grand, there are few opportunities for bonuses. Okay.
Say the average.
They can play football and get a part-time job.
For
They got an internship.
$4,500, if they playing every week for $4,500 a week, you don't need no goddamn job.
Hey, that's only for how many weeks of that season, though?
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That'll run out. That'll run out, especially with the inflation we're living in.
Right. Get yourself an IT job where you can work when you fucking feel like it.
There you go. There you go. But then again, there's so many opportunities with this internet now, and you know how you can brand yourself into something. That's an opportunity. You know, possibly set up some type of internship for your field of study that you were in. You know what I mean? This world again is not so much what you know, but who you know.
You could be a full blown hoe now.
That is, and get paid from what I
And
hear.
get paid.
He said, "Get paid."
And get paid.
Yes,
That's
sir.
the beautiful thing about it. And you can work from home. So there's a lot of different things you can do now. But yeah, it's the same thing for the college kids and high school kids have a lot more options now. Way more than I had when I was playing. So it's not like
way more, Havon.
way more. And they're way more educated on the process of what happens when you leave high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the margin of error and the gray area is not as thick as it was. So
Okay.
when you do something and somebody gets paid, everybody fucking knows your business now.
Everybody. Say it's
everybody. Ain't no more up under the table. Well, the under the table shit is not going to happen as much as it would have if back then. Is what I'm saying.
Hey, did they do something about where yeah, that's part of that college kids getting paid where the boosters can legally give them money now?
No. It's the right idea, but they get paid for their likeness. So I guess if you owned a car dealership, you could legally turn around and say, "I'm gonna have you one." I guess you could shiesty your way around, but
It's the American way.
because California started first.
Interesting. Yeah.
They started.
You say what, Vaughn?
They started what first?
Allowing the payers to get
the image and likeness. They sure did.
Yeah,
they sure did
started
because Antoine Jameson was a part of that lawsuit. The North Carolina guy that played basketball. Was it North Carolina? No, it wasn't Antoine Jameson. It was the twins that played at UCLA. The O'Bannon brothers.
O'Bannons. Okay, what happened with them again?
Well, they said, what made them, be a part of that lawsuit was the fact that they was playing a game and, you will see, the images of these players that were them and, somebody made a comment. I bet you guys get paid a lot for that. They wasn't receiving anything. So,
Right.
that kind of spearheaded that particular lawsuit out in California.
Mm.
Spearheaded that lawsuit out of California because California is a little bit more, liberal, I guess you could say. People, people just you come in and fuck it, you can sue anybody for a lot of shit.
But I think one of the main things is everybody would have gone to California. Anybody who was any good would have gone to California. So
Why is
finally,
that?
the NCAA, because they were the only ones who could get paid. It became state law that they get paid. I mean, if you were a player and you had a choice to go play at Alabama and not get paid, or go play for UCLA and get paid, why wouldn't you?
And was that across all sports in California?
And yeah,
Really?
yep.
Oh.
Let me see what this.
You learn something every day, people.
Something new every day, buddy.
Every day.
Every day.
There goes that.
There we go.
The studio look.
I'm a little further away, but it'll work.
Yeah, it'll work.
So what else you got, Vaughn? What else is going on? Let's see. I'm gonna go look through this internet. And except for Aaron Donald's massive amount of money.
I wasn't aware that he got paid.
Yeah, it just happened like today.
Yeah, I got today.
Well,
And Mike said he got paid $65 million.
95. 65 guaranteed.
God damn.
65.
It's either 60 or 65.
60. Okay. Yeah, they getting that NBA type leverage at this point.
Hey, you want to keep going? Want me
Why
to
not?
play?
Why not?
I know
Yeah,
I know the 49ers having an issue with Debo. That's you, Vaughn.
Yeah, it was.
There he is.
Yeah, it was. Can y'all see me?
Yes, sir. And your hair grew back.
Oh, okay. There we go. See?
Like your visor.
Yeah, appreciate that. It's a little bit more natural. That's what they
Aight.
say. A little
Yeah,
tad bit more natural. Can y'all hear me?
Can we? Yes.
Yeah, you're loud
Like
as
you're in
hell.
studio.
Say, man, let's not get rambunctious now.
So Debo Samuel is sitting out of OTAs. Good for him.
No,
Yeah.
expected to attend.
But he's been skipping though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I skip too. He should be
But
the
he's
highest
going to
paid.
mandatory.
He should be the highest paid skilled player outside of quarterbacks. Demand it all.
Mm.
Right, Debo Samuels.
Yeah,
He's only valuable if you know how to use him. You know what I mean? If you don't use him right, that's the question. That's the issue of why he's not getting paid. Do you pay him as a receiver or do you pay him as a running back? Running backs don't last long, and he's really not a running back. So you keep putting him back there, he's probably going to get hurt eventually. And then he's just not the top receiver. Even if you just leave him at receiver, he's damn sure not at the top at just receiver.
I think if you put him in a category, you're limiting yourself, and I think that's his superpower to negotiate for whatever it is he wants. That's his leverage. That's his leverage. I just say I'm not a running back. I'm not a receiver. I'm a talent.
Right. He's what you call a utility player.
Yeah.
A utility player. And that's one thing I hate about contract negotiations. They try to put you in one category as opposed to paying you what you're actually worth to that team.
Okay. So
But
so if I understand, Vaughn, like say you coming in and being drafted or brought in as a free agent, even as a tackle. Well,
it's not the
as a
same.
guard.
It's not the same. Well, yeah. Yeah, guards and tackles get paid a little bit different. They used to.
Mhm.
Most of the time, the tackles get paid more than the guards. The backside tackle does, but
Yes.
I don't. You start to see a lot of guards get paid high too. So I don't know if there's a little difference in that. But you normally don't see a guy that plays guard play tackle too. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is when you go to the table, they're trying to categorize Deebo Samuel in order for them to save some money on him. That's what they're doing. You don't normally get that with offensive linemen. They say, hey, he's playing guard or tackle. Now you're gonna either be playing either or. It's not gonna be, you're not gonna be getting paid. Of course I'm gonna say I'm gonna pay if I play both positions. Why wouldn't I say play tackle over guard?
Right.
As far as money is concerned. But you got guys like Deebo going to the table and they're trying to undercut him. Just no different than what they was doing with Jimmy Graham and some of those other tight ends a couple of years ago, or some of these new tight ends now that are getting receiver-like numbers, but they want to pay them as tight ends, but, they getting receiver numbers and they want to get receiver pay. I can't remember which tight end it was. It may have been Jimmy Graham or what's Gronk. It was one of those guys that said, hey, they want to get paid as a receiver because they have the numbers, but they was trying in the productivity. They was trying to basically keep them at tight end, and so Deebo's going through the same thing. And Mike is right too. Deebo Samuels does have a lot of yards after the catch.
Yeah,
a lot of yak after the catch. But you just gotta think about it. After a little while, how long a guy like that gonna last coming out of the back when they bring him out of the backfield. That's the only thing I'm concerned about because your padding is different. Your whole shoulder pads, thigh pads, all that shit is different once you come out the backfield. You're gonna be getting chopped in them legs a lot. So it's like, I don't even know. I mean, they've gotten so soft now to the point where they really are trying to save guys, keep guys out there on the field, so you won't spend a lot of time in the training room. So all the chop blocks, all the the low tackling, the low sacks, when I say low, below the waist, around the knee area, they're not letting guys do that anymore.
Hey, I have an idea. Hey, Deebo, if you're listening, or if any of y'all know Deebo, tweet him or whatever you're going to do. Hey, tell him to go in as a quarterback. There you go.
Shit.
That quarterback money.
Shouldn't we all?
Get that quarterback money, baby.
Shouldn't we all, man? They giving that money away. Hey, so we should just talk about all the thieves that have came through the NFL.
Trubisky.
You got Mitch Trubisky, but he didn't even get half the money that Sam Bradford got. Sam Bradford came at the last year that they didn't have a rookie cap on there.
And he probably knew somebody coming from where he came from.
Well, he's one of the highest paid backups of all time.
Shit, he was the highest paid coming in rookie.
Well, what did he get? $100 million? What's his net worth?
Man, it was crazy.
Who, Sam Bradford?
Yeah.
I think he's
What they got about a $50 or $60 million contract?
As a rookie.
As a rookie, didn't touch didn't play 1 minute of football.
That's that. He knew somebody. Princeton knew somebody in the NFL.
That dude was $70 million.
Yeah. That's how much he's worth?
Yep. That forward. $70 million.
Carson Wentz got their ass too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz. Shit, fucking Todd Gurley. He
Oh,
did
Todd
shit after
Gurley.
he robbed the hell out of the league.
Sam Bradford earned $130 million in salary alone
For doing what?
for 8 years.
Wow.
I mean, he actually had some good spurts in there. Don't let me
Yeah, he
pull
was.
shit. Don't let me pull shit all over this guy's parade now. But you know,
I mean, he wasn't.
he wasn't as big as a thief as Jamarcus Russell.
Dude.
What about
Where did DeMarcus Russell play college?
LSU?
LSU.
The place that's not known for quarterbacks, but they turn around. They got Joe Burris out of that who transferred there.
From Alabama?
I don't know where the fuck he came from. However, he was a godsend for Louisiana because they ain't have shit going on down there.
Yeah.
And
That was the did he have to go through the portal?
hell
Or it
no.
wasn't then? No, it was okay.
Nah, I don't believe so.
Okay.
What was it? The not. Yeah, so you got a lot of the NFL is saturated with guys that were bust because you know people gambled on people's college careers and ability. So I think
Who's the biggest bust of all time?
shit.
Sam Bradford.
Hell no. It gotta be your boy Ryan Leaf.
Ooh.
What about the disaster with the Browns? The guy who never really even became.
Which one? Which bust you talking
No,
about for the
no.
Browns?
The guy who from here went to A&M.
The defensive end?
No, the
Oh, you talking about
Oh,
alcoholic
Johnny Manziel.
I
Look
say
at
I
David.
wanted to be
David
his
got
life
it.
coach. Johnny Manziel.
You're gonna have to find a close.
You got Ryan Leaf, Johnny Manziel. What about Courtney? The defensive end. Oh, Kajana Carter out of Penn State was absolute trash when he got to the league.
Okay.
Huh?
RG3.
He actually did a little bit. He's not his career didn't pan out as much. His career was better than fucking Sam Bradford's.
Ooh.
Well, maybe I don't know.
Ooh, I don't know.
Wait a
about
minute. So that's a great question. Whose career was better out of Sam Bradford and RG3?
that. I would have to say Bradford.
Are you fucking serious? Yeah, you don't even.
Year?
Pull that stat up.
Play for play.
No, I'm just saying. Did Sam Bradford even make it to the playoffs? Playoffs?
Playoffs? We talking playoffs? Check that out, Zach. Statistically.
They broke RG3 before he got going. man, he was on the wrong. You know, the Redskins actually have the Commanders really have.
Okay, I'm sorry. Pardon me.
I don't know if I would have. They could have stayed the Washington football team, but I just didn't like how you had WFT on there. That looks like what the fuck to me.
Yeah.
Every time I look at it. So, yeah, I didn't. That's too close to a fucking joke for me.
16-26 completion.
No, who had the better career? Jarrell, we talking about who had the better career out of Sam Bradford and RG3. And I think
RG3 didn't last as long.
right. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. In my mind, I'm thinking that Sam Bradford had the longer, better career. But as far as from an impact standpoint, I think RG3's career was more, even though it wasn't as long as Sam Bradford's, his was more impactful, if you dig what I'm saying.
So let's.
And they was playing on prime time. You gotta remember that.
Yeah. 62.5 completion percentage for Sam Bradford. RG3 had 63.
Say that again.
63% completion for RG3, 62.5 for Sam Bradford's. For Sam Bradford, yards gained per pass attempt, 6.6 for Sam Bradford, 7.3 for RG3.
Said RG3 did more in a few seasons. That's what I was trying to say. Did RG3?
Yeah, average is what you're looking at.
Yeah, I think he had more impact in a smaller amount of time than Sam Bradford's production over a course of over having a longer career.
Well, Sam Bradford had 83 games. RG3 had 56.
Okay.
And then what's this? Approximate value in our attempt to attach a single number to every player since 1960. RG3 had a 38, but I think that's an opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a 49. But if you look at his completion percentage, RG3 wins.
He had damn near 20,000 yards.
That's Sam Bradford. The yards gained per attempt was 6.6, which means RG3 beat him. Touchdowns 103. Oh my God!
Come on, bro.
43.
Sam Bradford had that in a year and a half.
50.
He had what?
RG3 had 43 touchdowns in his career.
Well,
Passing-
look at how many games. In 56 games, he had 43 touchdowns. Sam Bradford has less than double the game. So Sam Bradford would win that. Interception 61.
Yeah, he had.
Oh my God.
Look at the
Interceptions thrown. Sam Bradford had 61. RG3 had 30. Damn, they were some intercepted motherfuckers. Fan point 703.
Sam Bradford had some pretty good years. He had a couple good years. Squills up in there. I remember he was actually they was actually talking about him like he was one of the top
Premier. Yeah.
not premier. I mean, so who's the Sam Bradford of the league right now? Is it Dak Prescott?
No,
We good?
it would be the guy.
Hey,
in
shots
Indianapolis,
fired.
or the guy in Detroit that came from LA.
Oh, Goff?
Jared Goff,
Sean Goff.
overpaid, shitty ass quarterback. Have you seen the commercial? The commercial that what's his name's in
I saw
about
that.
the phone? You mean I can get a new phone? Although I love my old phone I had for 12 years.
He does remind. He's on Stafford. You know what? Jared Goff does remind you a lot of Sam Bradford. A lot.
A lot. Yep.
So you mean to tell me you'll take fucking Sam Bradford over Colin Kaepernick?
No.
Watch
Not
your
in a
mouth,
heartbeat.
Vaughn. Watch your thoughts.
Nope.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking a question.
I'd take Kaepernick over Jared Goff. You have to mute it, man.
He cut out the video feed.
You have to turn it down. So
Yeah.
I would take Jared Goff. I would take Kaepernick over Jared Goff. I would take Kaepernick over
half the league.
No, I wouldn't. Mafia said half the league. Mafia lost his connection to his deal. I would take I'd take Kaepernick over Goff. I'd take Kaepernick over who's the quarterback in Indianapolis right now?
Matty Ice.
Matt Ryan.
Matty Ice. That's a
I'd
good
take
one
him over
there.
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan over Tua too.
Yep, I'd take him over Tua. Yeah, Miami. I'd take him over Tua.
And whoever the fuck is in Seattle.
Fucking Steelers right now should work out Kaepernick.
Right. Hey, did y'all see that? Did y'all see the autopsy report for the other quarterback that got ran over by the dump truck?
No.
He ended up it said he was intoxicated.
Who is that?
Toxicology report says that what's buddy name that got killed?
Yeah,
the
the
kid
quarterback
from Ohio State.
from Ohio.
Yeah, they said that he was intoxicated.
I saw that, man.
You had to be in order to walk your ass out in the street.
Not the street, the highway.
That motherfucker, what do you thought he was? You thought he was playing Frogger? Like,
You know, they got them designer drugs, that exotic things now. There ain't no telling if it was drugs,
man, don't tell him what the fuck he was on.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what, he don't get another time to go back and think about it. That's for damn sure. Like, oh my goodness, dude. That's fucked up, man.
I think Watson. Who is that? I think Watson gonna get out of that lawsuit stuff. Terrell.
Whatever.
I think so.
What? Who's the quarterback for the Saints right now?
Is it Jameson?
Is it Winston?
Winston. Winston.
Jameis Winston. Is it?
Somebody must be
But they
thirsty.
picked somebody up, if I'm not mistaken. They picked the quarterback up, if I'm not mistaken.
There's a difference between chicken across the road and the highway. Yeah, there is.
Faster traffic.
Right,
One of them gets pancaked.
And the other
right.
did not.
Yeah, he didn't make it.
Uh,
Yeah, but they said he was intoxicated. What was the kid's name, man? I cannot remember his name right now.
yeah.
Here you
Yeah, I
go.
don't remember.
Somebody remembers him. Surely one of the
Oh.
mics. All these football fans in this chat today. Shout out to the viewers today. All my
Yes,
good
sir.
friends out there. My boy Big
I
G
do
just
like
showed up.
I never
But-
even would have thought of Tua. I like the Tua comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tua. They've been on him pretty rough these last couple of weeks, talking about his arm strength and not thinking that his arm strength is good enough for Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
He might not be.
That's not-
He got a little pop gun.
Who?
Tua. He got a little pop gun on him.
Hey, my man co-signed for
Sign for
Who did?
the receiver.
Fever that they just picked up from us.
Oh, Hill.
Yeah,
Tariq Hill.
Tariq Hill co-signed for him. Say, I ain't think he was that good. Say, this kid all right down here.
We shall see.
Dwayne Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah.
That motherfucker said Tua got the arm of a junior high school quarterback.
I don't know, Jarrell.
That's fucked
Go
up.
lightly. Oh, Jarrell.
Well
Go
done.
lightly.
Yeah, go lightly. Go lightly on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he might be all right. He was throwing 70 yards in Alabama.
They said, shit. They said the former Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback had ketamine. What's ketamine?
Ketamine.
Ketamine. What's ketamine?
Tranquilizer.
Wow.
The fuck?
Yeah. I believe ketamine is a tranquilizer.
That was the toxicology report?
It said he drank heavily and ingested ketamine in the hours before he was hit by a dump truck and killed on Interstate 595. He
Yeah,
died from multiple blunt force trauma, and coroner ruled his death accidental.
That's the bumper, the front right tire, and it was a big truck, so it probably got 4 rear tires. So that's a bumper, front tire, back tire, back tire. That
What
motherfucker
the-
was,
what
"Don't,
the fuck, man?"
I'm gonna tell you, that's what it sounded like. Don't.
But don't put the wait, not a road, a highway. Tell him, Mike.
It said multiple blunt force trauma. That motherfucker got tumbled up under that bitch.
Yep.
He didn't get thrown.
Nope.
He was fucked up. That probably been the only best thing that happened. The best thing that happened that he was drunk because his body was limp. You know what I mean? He probably wasn't dead after that. He probably died at the hospital. Other than that, if he saw the truck coming, he probably would have broke some shit, tensing up.
They said it was a big ass truck. That first dunk probably got him.
I don't think he saw nothing.
Nah, he didn't see nothing. He saw them fucking blue stars and them horseshoes.
Ain't he wrong, Mike? Yeah, Zach wasn't right for that. But don't.
Yeah.
I'm wrong because I'm right.
Yeah, that's cold blooded, but yeah, I think Kaepernick, he can go somewhere, man. There's not. Okay, so you got 32 teams that have quote unquote starter quarterbacks. Probably about 3 of them are unsolidified out of those 32 teams, right? But you damn sure can't tell me we got 32 backups that's better than Kaepernick.
No.
I would never believe that.
I'm about to say you don't have 32 starters better than him.
Yeah.
If he's gonna run. No. If he's gonna run.
Even if he don't,
No,
Even
if
if
he
he
doesn't
don't.
run, he's not. No.
you'd be lucky to have 15.
They barely went anywhere when he stopped running. The next year they went nowhere because he stopped running. All right, guys, we gotta get out of here.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
no,
time.
bro,
Hey,
yeah.
again, thank you, listeners, for joining us again, man. We appreciate y'all coming back after our temporary disappearance. But till next week, have a great rest of your week, Von Helen, with how they can find us.
Well, we're gonna be boycotting AT&T for for the, whoever the fuck is up Spectrum. First of all, we boycott Spectrum, but if you do have Spectrum, in the meantime, you can use it to help connect with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Any of those other sites, like and subscribe like we normally do.
Share.
Like, subscribe, and share. Give us some comments and what do you call those when suggestions? I should say about things topics that you think we should talk about. Any of those, baby.
All right, guys, we'll see you later.
Oh, appreciate it, baby. Appreciate the happy birthday. Yeah, your boy hit the steel tipping on 4 foes, Oh, yeah. That's a little brief shout out for this weekend. We'll be at the DFW Social 40 this weekend. Celebrate your boy's 44th birthday. I expect to see my 2 co-hosts there for a change. You know what I'm saying? Y'all skipped out on me.
Yeah, me and White there. You hit
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys.
Later.
Hey, there you go. I thought it was gone. Hey.